So this video is about expanding double brackets. If you are learning double brackets now, I'm sure you know expanding single brackets, or you have seen a video about it. So before we move on, I would like to revise some multiplication rules. You should know that a positive number multiplying a positive number gives you a positive answer. Negative multiplying negative gives you a positive answer. So you can see whenever the sign is same, the answer is positive. And a positive multiplying negative gives you a negative. Negative multiply positive gives you a negative. So different sign gives you a negative answer. An alphabet multiplying another alphabet, or we can call it a variable. A times b is ab, x times y is xy, 2x times 4y is 8xy, 3c times 4d, you multiply 3 with 4, 12, c with d, cd, and a negative with a positive gives you a negative answer. Same way, 5x times 6y, 5 times 6 is 30, negative multiply negative is positive, x times y is xy. Okay, so when we multiply two brackets, how we do it? The first value, we start with our first value. The first value will multiply the first value in the second bracket, okay, and then it multiplies the second value in the other bracket. Once we are done with the first value multiplying both the values in the other bracket, we start with our second value in the first bracket. With this we multiply the first one in the other bracket and then the second one in the other bracket. So this is how it always works. With this you multiply this and then this. Then with this one you multiply here and then here. Okay, so let's do some questions out of all these questions you can see here. Let's begin. Okay, so A multiply C will give you AC, then A multiply D will give you AD. Remember, the sign A is positive, C is positive, A times C is positive AC. I'll not put a positive sign because you don't put positive signs in the beginning. Then A times D is AD, they both are positive, so again it's a positive AD. Then B times C is BC, and they both are positive, so it will be a positive BC. B times D is BD, and again they both are positive, so it's going to be a positive BD. Let's do question number 2. 5x times z will give us 5xz. Both are positive, so it will be positive. 5x times 3, so 5 times 3 is 15. X is alone, so it's going to be 15x. Then 2y times z will give you 2yz. Both are positive, so positive 2yz. 2y times 3 is going to be 6y. Both are positive, so positive 6y. Remember, we cannot do anything else after it because they are all unlike terms. It's AC, AD, BC, BD. You can't add them or subtract, or you can bring them together. You can do nothing other than multiplication. Same thing here, 5xz, just an x, yz, just a y. They all are unlike terms. They all are unlike terms. You can't add or subtract them together. Let's see this one. Here we will find something to simplify. It won't be like the ones above. So let's see. X times x will be x to the power of 2, or x squared. X times 4 will be 4x. X is positive, 4 is positive, plus 4x. 3 times x will be 3x. 3 and x both are positive, so positive 3x. And 3 times 4 will be 12. Now, do you see anything, any terms, any two terms here which are like, you can bring them together? X squared is alone, you cannot add it or subtract it with any other term here. 12 is just a number and it is alone, there is no other like term. But I can see 4x and 3x, I can bring them together. How can I bring them together? It's a positive 4x and it's a positive 3x. When two positives come together, we add them and the sign stays positive. So it's going to be x squared plus 7x plus 12. That's the final answer. Okay, so let's do some other questions out of these. Let's see the question with negative signs this time. So a times a will be a square, and a times 8 will be 8a. But this time you have to see that a is positive and 8 is negative. a positive multiplying a negative gives you a negative answer. So 2 times a will be 2a, and negative 2 multiplying a positive a, negative positive gives you negative. Then 2 times 8 will give you 16. Negative 2 multiplies negative 8 gives you a positive 16. You should know if we multiply two negative numbers together, it gives you a positive answer. So now I can see I have two like terms in the middle, negative 8a and negative 2a. Negative 8 and negative 2 will come together as negative 10a. And a square is alone, you don't simplify it with any other number. 16 is alone, that's our solution. Let's see question number 6. X times x will give you x squared. X times 4 will give you 4x. It's a positive 4x because x is positive and 4 is positive. Negative 7 times x will give you negative 7x because 7 is negative, x is positive. And 7 times 4 is 28. Negative 7, positive 4, negative 28. So I think I got something to simplify in the middle. It's a positive 4x and a negative 7x. So plus 4 minus 7 will give us negative 3x, and everything else will remain same. Let's do the next one. X times x is x squared. Then x times 2 is 2x but a negative 2x. 7 times x is a 7x, positive 7x. And 7 times 2 is 14 and negative 14. I can bring negative 2 and positive 7 together. It will be positive 5x. X squared will be same. 14 will be same. And now the last one. 4x times 4x will give you 16x squared. And 4x times 5 will give you 20x. It will be positive because both the values are positive. 7 times 4 is going to be 28x. Negative and positive gives you negative. 7 times 5 is 35. Negative positive is negative again. So now we have to simplify positive 20 and negative 8, which will give us negative 8x. 16x squared and negative 35. So this was the last question. I hope you all are getting it. If you have any problem, you can write in the comments. If you want me to solve any of the question, write in the comment. Have a nice day.